I think is going to be super interesting, because if there is one player in MDVA that can test Seagull Joe's will, it is Kurshaun. I feel like Kurshaun is a player that, like, he is so hard to get off of his game plan. But if there's anybody that can do it, it is Seagull Joe. Just toss a monkey wrench in the machine that is Kurshaun's even-paced gameplay.
Yeah, even's a good word for that.
Listen, I got to get my thesaurus to talk about this mismatch playstyle, because I'm trying to avoid disparaging, because a lot of people will give Kurshaun like a little bit of guff for saying, oh, he's just super campy with Pac-Man, because that's what Pac-Man does. But yeah, I mean, this is what the character does. You have to respect this playstyle. If you do not, you are liable to get opened up. And when it comes to like the mental gameplay, Kurshaun is like so good with it. A lot of players that have cracks in their mentality, not this man.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the same way with Sonic, when you play Sonic in bracket. Like, you could either be super aggressive with him, or you could be like Sonic and like have a mixture of like being like campy and aggressive when it calls for it. But either way, like, they're gonna play this card to the best of their ability. Whether it means camping someone out and going to time, or going in aggressive and taking stocks.
That neutral air not quite going to connect, so Kurshaun gets another lease on life here. That was actually a re-grab, but Joe did not step forward to punish it. Instead, just tried to get rid of the hydrant. Yeah. His auto reticle is actually messing with Kurshaun. Kurshaun's going in a little bit more than I'd expect from him.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Back air not going to kill, though, not that early.
Nice
Great catch, yeah.
He definitely
that was a Z catch.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, he did not toss out a single button, so that was purely a Z catch. Ooh, gets the back air. You're catching Kurshaun jumping just a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah.
That is so good. He's been doing that a lot more now, where he like catches it and then immediately does turnaround Z-drop. It's so good. Like, Kurshaun's been pushing this character's meta a little bit more. I don't see as many Pac-Mans do that option.
Dude, that was so wacky. What was
yeah, if you fire a fruit into the hydrant when the water's about to shoot out, it just fires it across the stage for some reason.
Dude, it shot so fast.
Seagull Joe's like, I can hit the B button too, man.
Yeah. I'm not going over there.
Armor though.
Dude, and Pac-Man's back air is deceptively strong. Like, you don't think it's strong, but when you get the sweet spot of it, that thing hits hard. Okay, good there.
Unable to connect with the up air though, but that fair actually putting Kurshaun in an awkward spot. He cannot use the hydrant when he's stuck on stage. This is what a Kurshaun can do now. Kurshaun can basically say, so if you are going to just try to like hard camp me out, I will get the resources I need off stage. I don't need to actually stay at a point where auto reticle can threaten me.
Right, he don't actually have to be on stage to get the right bonus route that he wants.
He can go to the depths if he wants to.
And still be able to come back.
I'd like to see Seagull Joe try to do a reflect on the hydrant, because that's ended right back up in the Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Nice little cheeky thing we could be seeing in, God forbid, Game 5.
So far, Seagull isn't going too bad.
Back throw? No, goes to the down throws.
And up there.
Catches him going high. The thing about the hydrant is it's one hit, so if you toss out a multi-hit, that'll interact with the hydrant and then also smack away Pac-Man. So that up air, the perfect tool to deal with what Pac-Man's putting down.
Yeah. Good catch.
So good by Seagull. His item game is so good. You can tell that he's a former Diddy man.
I mean, he still has. Oh, that was messed up.
Yeah, he's trying to get a wave land on the plat.
Yeah, he was trying to grab that. Bro, I'm getting nicks just watching this.
Barry back there, not going to do it though. Kurshaun gets some time, gets the. Did he get the key or no? He's got the bell set up again. And Joe tries to get the catch, not going to do it. Gets the re-grab though, and Kurshaun unable to punish.
The apple.
It's such a good option. People don't recognize that it's got a hard-hitting hitbox out even after the bounces. It lingers for quite some time.
And it sends you straight up.
Seagull with just like the triple shield. It's like, I know you're going to come up with a hitbox, right? Let me have this parry.
He's waiting for the parry.
No. He just got into space where he could just immediately toss that out. Yeah.
We're down to 2 minutes.
This could potentially go to time. Like, they struggled to get kills.
But, I don't know. I feel like someone's going to get something. Oh.
Solid damage here from Joe. Kurshaun has to go low.
Yeah. Auto rotate. Okay.
So the question is, how does Kurshaun actually make it back? This is the dangerous spot here where Seagull Joe is at his best when the back air wall is out. How do you actually make it back? Great trump, but actually getting the wrong hitbox to that nair. I think he perhaps meant for a back air there.
Yeah.
Good roll through the explosive flame. Minute and 30 seconds. Seagull Joe does not need to do anything other than the safest options possible right here.
I don't know, man. It's Pac-Man.
When are we going to get them teleport cancels? Oh, that won't do it. That move is super stale.
He was out there. Picked.
Key, that is threatening right there, but we still see maybe another 20, 30% here. So
Okay.
if Joe wants to be...
Oh,
okay, he's got it, yeah. So it seems as though the ultimate game changer in this matchup, it seems like Kurshaun can box in neutral. Kurshaun can do pretty good in the projectile game, but the second that Joe gets his hands on one of them fruits, it's curtains for Kurshaun's attempts.
Yeah, he showed his hand a little bit too soon when he jumped the ledge and did that grab prematurely. Especially when Seagull had the bell in his hand, so
Yeah, you got to respect it.
yeah.
No character changes here, but it looks like we are in this for the long haul as both of these players are not trying to go ahead and just mindlessly run in. And this matchup demands patience and precision.
Hold on. Little quick.
And now he actually gets the reflect, and it's like,
so
I can
good.
catch these items too.
Okay, so he went slightly.
How did that, what?
I could have
Playing
scored.
for the apple and then also hit Kurshaun?
This is the game we play.
Every now and then you get one of those interactions where it's like, oh, Palu is sure is a character in there.
Oh yeah, he sure is one.
Like, I forgot the things, the nuts that this character has.
Great.
Down air could be actually a solid answer from Kurshaun. It covers an angle that Joe has really can only threaten with up air. Oh, speaking of the devil. So that was short ceilings on this stage, plus the solid, like, unstale up air.
Oh. The reflect. But Goulash is on the
But it wasn't safe on hit. That's a scary thing. It's
Yeah.
like you can go ahead and get your hitboxes out, but Seagull's just going to back there out of those at low percents. Looks
Oh,
like.
that was such a good catch.
Z-drop seems to be the name of the game here for Kurshaun. That has been such a powerful tool here for these past two games.
He's getting so much off of What just happened?
Yeah, I think he tried to try to pummel and keep Joe in the grab, but Joe had a solid mash.
That looks so weird, but cool at the same time. We're fighting over the hydrant now.
Yeah, it feels like back air is strong enough and deals enough damage to just disjoint it in a couple hitboxes. Like, typically characters have a little bit of trouble with Hydrant. It seems like Palu doesn't. Just like two aerials doesn't seem to matter which ones will knock that hitbox away, or hurtbox away. Excuse me.
And then she also has the reflect too that can be able to.
Missed the tech, but great roll out by Joe, and comes up with the bell too. Stuns Kurshaun, but ever so slightly off of that up air. Could have been big right there.
Yeah, that could have been massive, man.
It cuts through the auto reticle. That's so great. How did he actually make it through that hydrant? What? These janky characters.
The game we play.
It felt like he was crouching, got hit by auto reticle. The hydrant got hit by auto reticle. He got hit by auto reticle because it extended the hurt box, and then he got like pulled through it. That was super strange.
Smash over.
Finished product, by the way.
Still in the store.
Exactly. It's like, could you imagine how long it's going to take for the next Smash game? Like, this could be it for years.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, Sakurai is very good.
Oh, that reflect very nearly taking Pac-Man off the top.
You won't do it again, though. All right, my bad.
You just get all the armor in the world. It's like, do not challenge me, my man.
They are at high percentage right now.
Just about anything will do it from either character. Look at that weird angle of the hydrant. But Joe, he didn't. I think that was set up by Joe not biting. Like he just literally walked away from the hitboxes, walked away from the hydrant, and then he got that projectile set up.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Don't forget though. This man's got a gat.
He got sniped by the orange in the hydrant. He got triple T. Kick.
Solid damage too from all that. Gets full stage control, but Joe able to get back to center, and now is it just the projectiles? It is. It's just the roll away projectile game from Joe, trying to make sure that Kurshaun does not feel comfortable playing from the corner.
Yeah, he's just waiting for his moment to be able to hit him.
Kurshaun's doing a really good job though of calling out like the pattern between it. It feels like Joe's tossing out one, then immediately like dashing back, tossing out another. And because of that, Kurshaun's like waiting until he's got the key up or he's got like another quick fruit up to get in between those two vulnerabilities.
Rather than just try to, run and put out a hitbox. Got bonus fruit. Toss him halfway across the map.
Agreed. Woo. Toss him off stage. What's the setup there? Yep, the up air for the awkward angle.
Yeah, he said I'm out.
Yeah, you can't do that. Joe basically wanted no part of that edge trap. He tried to wait the whole thing out by getting off stage, but the regrab appropriately punished by Kurshaun.
By the bell. Saved by the bell.
That he was. So that is going to draw even, means that we've got basically a best of 3 all of a sudden. But Joe, by virtue of winning the first game, may very well have counterpick advantage in game 5 if he's able to stretch it to that option. Right. And that could, I feel like, play a bit of a role here because it feels like Town Cities are so good for Pac-Man.
Yeah. Now that I still found it weird that it's like reverse because it used to be like Smashville with small blast zones, but now it's like Town City. I don't know what happened or why that's a thing now, but like pretty much you definitely have to be wary of that, especially with the 3 platforms that you see on the screen, because you can get a lot off of those platforms.
And look at this, like at 0 now, Kurshaun's changed up his pattern so much that he went for the key immediately twice in a row. And he got 35 damage at 0 because he recognized like what Joe's trying to do with these projectiles. So changing up, instead of going for those comboable fruits, he's going just for like the lemon and the key at low percents.
Yeah, the ones that can just go through other projectiles and just hit for that strong damage.
Joe, good use of the projectile, or excuse me, the teleport right there, getting the heck out of dodge.
The slow.
Yeah, I never noticed that. Like the parry like slows down the projectile, just like has it lingering there. Now, if Joe was real, he would parry and then immediately Z catch it.
I don't know, man. It's a lot to do when you got a Pac-Man running at you full speed.
True. I mean, true, but I mean, if he was real, though.
If he was real.
Great tech right there by Kurshaun, able to avoid all of that explosive frame with those iframes. Explosive flame with iframes, pardon me. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try. Ooh, almost getting that back air there. But Kurshaun getting his. Oh, that was so close. Okay, that was smart. Parry.
Double parry. Neither one of them able to get clipped by those killing blows. Back air. Yes, sir. I really feel like it's interesting that Seagull Joe went back here because that option of Bell into back air, it feels like it doesn't kill anywhere else than here.
And then he got blessed with the up smash.
Every now and then we toss those out and it just works.
It just stills there, so
it just works.
Kicked. And then
try to set up that platform tech chase. Get him with the tri-state? No. The old just like roll in and dare them to stand or get up so you can back throw them off stage.
He's 2 for 2 in this game.
Putting on a ton of damage right now.
Yeah,
like, Kurshaun cannot get down.
I don't even think he's taking any of that.
No, not yet. Okay. Finally gets the parry he needed to get back to stage, but it is a short-lived. DI out? Yes, we do.
Ooh. I meant dodging.
Needs every single one of these, too. Holding out again. And great air dodge. This time, Seagull Joe going for the fair, but they took that away from you, too.
Yeah, he went
Look at that, the double hydrant is stalling forever as Kurshaun.
Yeah.
And then immediately, again, the roll in, just threatening that back throw. Trying to hit him with the tri-state, but not working out is
Still
Kurshaun.
alive. 164.
The grab release because of the water. Hydrant coming in clutch here.
Oh my
Did you actually get the kill? This man has survived every single blow that Seagull Joe could toss at him, and then he gets the stock first. Kurshaun's high percentage gameplay, his high risk situations have been immaculate.
Yeah. It don't even seem like it's high risk, high reward anymore. It seems like it's low risk, high reward.
And then Joe just runs all the way across the stage with a dash attack. He's like, please leave. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Okay,
Finally gets it. That nair was not a stale no more.
It seems like he has a pretty good read on where Seagull wants to go.
Oh. Gets the clip, can't make anything out of it though. And look at Joe give up space. That was perfect. He's just like no options whatsoever needed to challenge Pac-Man with back air there, and then recycles the fruit. Yeah, so if you have the fruit in your hand, you can just immediately like hit B again and you recycle it. You add it back to the rotation and charge it back up.
That's so cool.
It's a cool option.
That's so broken.
Kurshaun trying to get back to stage, and Joe waiting for him to toss out a panic option, but he has not obliged yet. The up air that might do. Oh my God! Twice in a row.
Him.
Kissing the blast zone is Kurshaun.
We learn anything out of these sets right now. It's like Kurshaun survives anything.
It seems like it. Yeah. Back throw again. Explosive Flame forces out the double jump, and Kurshaun has to go low. Gets the trump, but he's holding in immediately on those trumps so that they're not like a guaranteed trump back there anymore. I don't think you can jump over Seagull Joe anymore. He's definitely wise to these down air approaches.
This is getting down to the wire. We're at our last minute. 47 seconds.
It's like one of them is definitely going to die before time.
Oh, yeah,
it's
sure.
like it just shows how patient both the players are, and Seagull Joe not going to take it with that explosive flame. Kurshaun again forced to the limit here, and the kill differential is so crazy between these two characters. Like Seagull has an easy opportunity to kill here with just about anything that he has. So Kurshaun has to pull out something wild all of a sudden. We're going to need a forward smash just about. From center stage, not going to do it. At 170, Kurshaun survives.
Please don't come back.
That key, that would have done it.
That dare probably too.
I think that the apple might at this point have edge.
Yeah.
Bell is out, but that's not going to work. He gets it. Is he going to recycle it? No, he tried to throw it down, and Seagull Joe very nearly takes stock out of that. What? The apple from the magnifier. Getting a little bit cheeky. Here's Kurshaun. Now we're at that point where forward air will kill. This is not a regrab.
Oh,
he gets the stun. That's going to get him back to stage.
40 seconds left. Okay, back up.
Up throw. DI mix-up. Good stuff. All that time, it felt like Seagull Joe was going blow for blow with a defensive heavyweight there. Kurshaun, unshaken time and time again, always had the DI on point.
Yeah, Sherman's definitely surviving things.
Like, that man knew exactly what he needed to do to live, and all of those situations, it just felt like time and time again, he was being faced with like awkward hitboxes, weird angles, mix-ups, and you're just like, yeah, it's another day at the office.
Yeah,
we lived at 200 here with a midweight.
Yeah, it's crazy how he was surviving on that. He even got the bell to be able to get back on stage.
That was so smart.
Yeah.
I think he bonked, actually. Like when he was trying to come back.
He was recovering with Wasabi, yeah.
And that was actually pretty big because it meant that Joe got the opportunity to set up that explosive flame.
Yeah, because if he didn't bonk, he probably would have grabbed ledge, jumped off, and probably back aired him. And probably would have took the aim there. But Kurshaun starting off hot already, putting up 31%. Explosive flame on the hydrant.
Kalos is an interesting pick here from Kurshaun. He's basically saying, like, I want to live forever.
Right.
It's like, remember what you just saw there in Town and City, a stage that like I'm liable to die off the side pretty early? Well,
Yeah,
let's do that again. Yeah, exactly.
But better.
I want to see 222. The forbidden person. If he actually like takes 600 damage this game, I'm leaving. That's it. Immediately just give him a sec.
Time head out.
Exactly. It's like, listen, I'm getting out of here before 1 a.m.
Right.
What happens? Okay. Destroying the Hydrant, getting solid damage here on Kurshaun. Like, he's got a solid percentage lead, and the question is, what is he going to make out? Oh, fell out of the down air. Unfortunate.
That was so good. If he would have got that final hit, that definitely probably would have killed. If it wasn't for that platform being there, he definitely would have got hit with that apple.
The slow, and he actually manages to catch it because of it. Ooh. Down here, not quite going to do it, so Cal is coming to fight Kurshaun just a wee bit here. Oh, that's so sick. You have to waveland on that. If you, it covers get up and it covers jump. So you can either roll or waveland, and Joe chooses the latter.
Yep. Kurshaun's holding that key, though.
Just going to go ahead and use the safe shield pressure from Pac-Man. And this is not quite kill percentage for some time here.
Yeah.
He's got plenty of opportunity to get some extra credit. I'm actually kind of surprised this wasn't banned now that I think about it. Like, what did you actually ban to give Pac-Man Callus?
I don't know.
It's like, yeah, Joe's been playing pretty defensive too, but like, Pac-Man do better.
Yeah. With projectiles. And bonus fruits. Why does Pac-Man have a wall jump? Why does he need that?
I don't know. I don't know.
He has like 18 different ways he can recover. Why does he need a wall jump?
He needs to be able to waste our time by going down and just like never coming back up. Like you could hydrant, wall jump, side B, hydrant, up B, 3 times. Spend 30 seconds off stage in the depths, just like, do you really want to come play with me? How good's your off stage game? Double roll off stage, getting Kurshaun a little bit of pressure, but Joe unable to really use that like water boost to get himself a solid combo. Does get the back air, and that actually takes it. That was only like 115 or so.
Yeah. Like I said, that back air is pretty strong. Like you get the sweet spot, it will send you flying. This man is, I don't know, Kurshaun's kind of heating up now.
Full, just about ready to lap Seagull Joe. Like this is, given the percentages that he's typically living to, this is a healthy Pac-Man right here. The slow melon is out. What can Kurshaun make of this, or are we just going to charge it up? Yep, just going to go for Galaga.
Trying to get that combo in.
Back air again, like racking Kurshaun up quite a bit. And then he standard get-ups into the up smash. Seagull Joe gets the call out exactly when he needs it. And that lead that Kurshaun built up suddenly looking rather tenuous here.
Just collecting his bonus fruit, taking his time. That was smart.
Yeah, using him as a wall.
Yeah. Ooh. 100. He's about 2 interactions away from dying. Ooh, good parry.
Tries to get that trump with Seagull Joe. Instead, the back air wall's out. Misses the tech, though, but, oh, very slightly off Kurshaun with that bell. Toss him off stage again, so set up a lead trap of your own. What you got, Bell up on the platform, but Joe, very wise to that one, jumps away.
Yeah, this is starting to get really dangerous for Joe at this point. Like, if he catches him with back air or back throw at left. Oh,
no, we trucked him through that.
We
trucked him through that. You can't stop. Convoy coming out.
Like, actually just like went straight through the explosive flame. No care in the world. Ooh, forward? Angle down. All right, he's good.
That is all Kurshaun needs, and drawing even, forcing it to a game 5. I would not be surprised if Town and City is the pick if they gentleman back to that one. Seagull Joe has 1 on it, though, so it could very well be that Kurshaun forced him to choose a different stage. And where do you actually go here? Like,
I don't know. I don't know where you want to go. You don't want to go to a super big stage because that gives him more room to be able to get bonus fruits. Can't set up on you. But then again, it's just like if you get a smaller stage, he can still set up. And you know how Hydrant is. Hydrant can just do some wacky stuff to you.
Start the battle. Palutena. Pac-Man.
But either way, 5.
yep, this is going the distance here as 2 interesting counter pick here. So I think that Seagull Joe is basically saying, I want to set up ledge traps. This stage is one of those where typically people think, well, aggressive characters like to go here because it's small, so you can't camp. That's not really the point in this matchup. The point of it is that it is a small stage, so I only need 1 neutral interaction to win, force you to edge, and then I can edge trap you all day.
Yeah. And there's no way you can go. Like, the only way you're going to get back on stage is through me. Okay, good reflect. I mean, so far, it's basically mostly even here. But if Kurshaun lives to as long as he's been living, Seagull is coming through with his package.
Yeah, it feels like the percentages so far haven't really been that indicative of who's going to win.
Yeah.
It's more like whoever gets momentum the last, not the first stock, but the second stock. The second stock has been the key one. Yep, get him with the try. No, could not get him with that back throw.
Just slightly off.
Yep. Timing was ever so slightly off. Kurshaun managed to slide away again with that roll. So Joe's been picking up on Kurshaun's shield habit so far. Just hasn't really gotten too many good punches out of it.
Yeah. I don't know if he's just not quick enough or maybe he's just testing it to know, like, what.
Great timing there. Even the weekend of the force match is good enough to clean that stock up at that percent.
Does that hitbox even have a weak spot? Because I feel like all of it is strong.
It's pretty strong, but it lingers. That's the big thing. Like, it's there for quite a while.
Yeah, this is looking kind of rough. I mean, but so far, even though Kurshaun's at high percentage, he's living forever. The Seagull's definitely trying to just take his stock as soon as possible. He does not want to play with this Pac-Man with rage.
Forward tilt not going to get it either, so.
Okay.
That key was very close.
Yeah, that was scary.
All right, the forward air going to force Seagull Joe low. Great option right there. The air still not taking it. And Kurshaun, as always, reluctant to yield these stocks.
Yeah, all the way up to 170. It seemed like he's starting to punish Seagull from catching the bonus moves now, even though he's Z catching them. Okay, Hydrant. That was so weird because of explosive play.
That's interesting. The Palu Fair like disjoints the Hydrant at an angle where it's basically like, oh my god, it's almost never a threat to hit him. Kurshaun rears forward in his chair right there, so a little burst of emotion from a player who's typically so stony on the sticks. It feels as though that energy, that could be big here, because if Kurshaun gets a little bit too antsy to secure this stock and to get this big win over Seagull, then he could find himself with his lead dissipating rapidly.
Well, so far he's in the driver's seat for everything that's going on right now.
Has to control the mental here, and if he maintains that same pattern, that same tempo that he's had, he could very well find himself with a solid upset against Seagull Joe and a run back against ZD and Grants.
Yeah, but we know Seagull ain't gonna go down without a fight.
Not at all. Gallagher combo is out, and look at this, Joe's damage racking up here, and Kurshaun showing no sign of stopping.
This is all over him. Okay, down throw back in. Ooh, chasing him all the way out. This is looking really rough. Like, Seagull can't get the hit that he needs to either take the stock or just put him in a bad position so he can just follow up.
He can get a weak hit or two, but so far, yeah, the up smash whiffs, and Seagull Joe's been so consistent with that so far tonight.
Seagull, no!
That's all she wrote, the parry. Kurshaun takes a game 5, a nail biter of a set right there.
Just like I was saying, that Bell was the MVP
It was.
of this match. He
just-
capitalized so well off of Bell.
It just felt as though basically Kurshaun, whenever he had the bell in the back pocket, whenever he had it in his hands, it was such a threat to kill Seagull Joe at any percent. His Z-drop game has been the game changer. Pac-Man,
Yeah.
typically a character that struggles a ton to finish those stops.